Alright guys, so we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, in my quest to kinda, try different team builds for the full power category team, Super Saiyan 4 Tech Goku, his team, this Super Saiyan Goku is actually on the full power category. This one makes a lot of sense to me. This, of course, is, the angry Goku that fights Frieza on Namek. So, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and rainbow him, actually. This angry Super Saiyan Goku over on planet Namek. Now, this unit is actually very, very good for two different Extreme Z Awakenings. Kid Gohans, so global players, this guy can be very, very useful for Kid Gohan's Extreme Z Awakening, which will come out in about a week and a half to 2 weeks, I believe. And this guy is also very good for physical full power Frieza's Extreme Z Awakening as well. So if you guys are struggling with that, or are thinking to invest orbs or Kais into a unit that could help you with that, this Super Saiyan Goku is a solid one. So today we're going to look at him on two different teams, the full power team, and then what's probably his best team, the Pure Saiyan team as well. Alright guys, so we'll go ahead and just hop into an event. We're going to go into the LR Super Vegito event. You know, that is one of the newest events over on Global, so I figured it would be fitting to go ahead and test this out over here. Now, there's not really... See, there's still, I feel, so many kind of missing pieces in the full power category team. I do think in the future, as more units are released, the team will definitely be a lot better, but as of right now, there are many holes in it. Now, you could try and go like a full prepare for battle team, which might help out a little bit, and that's where I think the Super Saiyan Goku could be very useful for the full power category team. I also decided to toy around a little bit with like Omega Shenron on the full power category team. I was thinking about doing a video on that, seeing how some of these individual units like Golden Frieza or Omega Shenron might deal on the team. Like, see, we take a look at it here, and Omega Shenron and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, they link up quite well. Because, they have GT, they have Shocking Speed, they have Fierce Battle, so they're going to have, at least a good number of links that'll help them out there. So, but for now, I do kind of want to focus on the Super Saiyan Goku. So we'll see how much damage he's able to do just off the jump. Not really optimizing him, and on a 150% category lead. So his attack size, 830,000. Oof. That is not as high as I would like. Now, he does greatly raise his attack when he super attacks. So, that's what would make me think, like, this guy would actually be able to put up a little bit of good damage. But, you know what it is? He is hurt by the fact that he does not have Fierce Battle. He is a Shattering Limit unit, which, that's, of course, is such a common sort of link here. I guess, looking at his attack links, he does have Kamehameha, Saiyan Warrior Race, and Z Fighters. Now, the thing about Z Fighters is that's a difficult link to get in, like, any team that's really gonna have this guy outside of, like, the Namek category team, right? Because this guy is on the Namek category team as well, this Super Saiyan Goku. But right now, the Namek category team is pretty much like an unexplored sort of, I don't know, category, because it doesn't have a true leader, and there are still many, many units missing from that category before it could turn into like a real one, right? Like, I'm talking like an SSR for Zarbon, Dodoria, second form Frieza, third form Frieza, a TUR for final form Frieza, maybe like a TUR Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan Goku, the Vegeta. There's still a Vegeta on Namek whose card is not even in the game. There should be a TUR Krillin. There should be a TUR Piccolo from the Namek saga. So I do still think there's plenty of units that will be coming from that saga. Let me do that right there. I think that will allow, yep, boom, there we go. Now all the units will be able to get a super attack. That'll allow that Namek saga to, perform a lot better. I do think, oh, okay, we're going to get the counter animation from Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's nice, because, of course, I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku has the nicest looking counter animation in the game. That little rush is very, very cool to see. Now, that, the Namek category, Again, my dream for that would be a base form Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan Goku, and I think that is kind of a realistic thing we could see. They even could do it as a dual Dokkan Fest, where we could also see a Frieza that could be like the Frieza race category leader. He could be a final form Frieza TUR that may be transformed into, full power Frieza. There's a lot of things they could do. I don't like that sort of some of these categories are kind of left, how do I say, I guess a little bit half-assed. Like the low-class Saiyan team, I would like to see a proper leader. The Planet Namek team, I would like to see a proper leader for. Now, on his other teams, the Super Saiyan Goku, full power, again, he's a little bit of a wonky fit because there's not really a lot of Z Fighters characters in the full power category. I suppose I could probably use Kaioken Goku. I know at least one Kaioken Goku does have Z Fighters. Alright, so we are over 50%. I decided to meme around and bring the Frieza, so why not let him go ahead and block damage from our boy Super Vegito right here. I'm going to push the Tech Goku off rotation right here, which I know is a little weird since I'm, trying to prioritize him. But the Pure Saiyan team clearly is not the best fit for our boy. Only really able to get around an 800,000 attack stat, pretty much without, like, Z Fighters active. He does have Super Saiyan with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but, like, I don't know. I just, the full power category team, looking at it and thinking about the different units that are on the category, this is just not the place for him, right? The Pure Saiyan team. We're going to go through another event. We're going to try him on the Pure Saiyan team. That is going to be a good spot for him. That's going to be a place where he can actually shine because I could optimize some of those links. Actually, the Kaioken Gokus, they would be on both the Pure Saiyan team as well as the full power team, because that's one thing they did do is they put all like the different versions of Kaioken Goku. He is on all of these, so I'm actually just gonna go ahead and drop a heal right here. My boy Vegito, he has me a little nervous. I'm wondering what he could do here. Let me, again, I'm trying to yeah, that'll be good. And then I think there will be still a Rainbow Orb, so LR Gohan could put in some work. And this probably is going to be the final rotation for this fight. As strong as, Vegito is even in this fight, I don't think he's going to be able to survive Omega LR Gohan plus Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So we'll be done and testing him out on the Pure Saiyan category team, which will be a better spot for him. Other thing about the Super Saiyan Goku that's interesting is he does have that survive KO mechanic where he'll survive a KO attack when HP is 20% or above, and you kind of, basically get hit with like a super attack or something. It's just not very practical, right? To ever be able to do that. So it's kind of like a pointless mechanic, I would say. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop into a different event with the Pure Saiyan team this time. Alright guys, so we'll go ahead and hop into another event. Here's the Pure Saiyan team. Now, the number one unit I want to try and pair this guy up with is actually the AGL Super Vegeta. This is a pretty damn good card. He actually could have some use on some different category teams because he does give a buff to AGL, STR, and physical type units of 2 key and 25% to attack and defense. And he does have Shouting Limit. He's got Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Z Fighters, Golden Warrior. So he actually shares several links with the Super Saiyan Goku. I guess he also does, he is on the full power category as well. So I might, possibly test out using him over there. The only thing is the Pure Saiyan team is still gonna be Super Saiyan Goku's best team because of Turles' presence, so because obviously Turles is not on the full power category, and I am kind of, doing these events with the kind of intention that, I'm using like the actual category units, right? So Super Vegeta is very far away from Goku in terms of me actually getting him on the same rotation here. I just jumped into the Masked Saiyan event. I figured it didn't need to be too crazy of an event because, oh, well, okay, we got a lot of key for Goku there. That's good. Because, again, I just want to see what Super Saiyan Goku's max attack stat can look like right here. Under the rotation, where he's linked with Super Vegeta as well as Turles. Mass Saiyan is interesting in that this event right now was not used in either of the new stages of Boss Rush. I was thinking about this because a while back, this was you fucker. Of course, these bastards, they always do this. They stun or steal like the one character I actually don't want them to. But this event was not put into either of the new stages of Boss Rush, and this was one of the more difficult or tedious events when this actually did first drop. So I actually think that's kind of interesting that they didn't put this on either of the Boss Rush stages. I could see us getting a new Boss Rush stage, to be honest, sometime soon. It's been, now on GP, it's been nearly 6 months since the last time a new Boss Rush stage was added. And, it could be one of those longer stages. If you guys remember, there is a very, very long Boss Rush stage. I'm not going to try and get super attacks either, because I do want to get that rotation quickly here. We'll let Vegeta, AGL Super Vegeta attack, though. That's fine, that's fine. There was a super long Boss Rush, right? The really, really difficult one where you fought basically every boss that was in the game to that point. I think that's stage 2, like the stage 2, Super 2 stage, with like every single boss that ends with Rage Trunks, I believe. I could see them at another one of those gigantic stages where we'll go from somewhere like, I don't know. Oh, you got... Oh, wow. All right. That's exactly what I did not want to happen right there. Turles transformed, you son of a bitch. Yo, you gotta be kidding. No! Yo, Turles, why would you you fucking asshole. I hate when Turles transforms. I just want to see how good my boy Super Saiyan Goku could be, that's all. And Turles is like, nah, fam, you good. You know what? I'm actually going to have to cut here, because we're going to finish the event before I can actually get this to take place, because Turles transformed like a fucking bitch. So give me 1 second, guys. Alright, so here is the rotation that your boy was looking to get. So we have Angry Super Saiyan Goku. He will be linked up with Super Vegeta, which is going to give them a nice amount of links. They're going to have Super Saiyan, Z Fighter, shit like that. And then we also have Turles here. Turles, of course, getting that massive 40% buff. Now, the Goku has already pretty much disappointed me. Even just with Turles on rotation, he's not able to get to a 1 million attack stat. There, he's just able to peek his head over it. So I would actually say this Super Saiyan Goku is not really a great unit to like put orbs into or to 100%. Like the fact that he can only just barely poke his head over 1 million attack stat when you completely optimize everything for him. Nah, bruh. It definitely don't go for this. Well, okay. But he is a unit that is really good in 2 EZAs. So if you're going to, use him for that purpose, there's the spot where he's actually going to be, pretty solid. But outside of using him for the EZAs, like, it's not exactly what you're looking for. Yeah, okay, that will allow him, Bardock, to get a super attack, and that probably will go ahead and finish it. Man, I'm actually pretty disappointed because, he does greatly raise his attack on super, but it only lasts for 1 turn, which I think is a bit of a sort of drawback there. If it didn't only last for 1 turn, I think he would be a much better unit, and I don't think it would be super unbalanced either, considering, like, how far away he is from getting, like, a 1 million attack stat, which is, the baseline. That's, in this day and age, that's, like, the bare minimum of what you're going to want. So he really could have had, like, greatly raised attack actually stack rather than just last for the 1 turn. That's something that will hold him back greatly. I don't know. I tried it. I wanted to see if he could be a unit that could be pretty good on the full power category team or what, but nah, he's probably not a unit that I'm going to go ahead and use very often. But he will be really good to use, if I want to try and get further in Kid Gohan's Extreme Z Awakening event or Physical Full Power Frieza, because you know, he is a Planet Namek category unit, and he is Super STR, so he will be fantastic for both of those EZAs. So at the very least, even though he's not great to use basically in like normal events, he does have a good spot to use in like one of those, you know, the trio of difficult events: Extreme Z Awakening, Super Battle Road, and Dokkan Battlefield. So before we finish up, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. This is Zealous Roar Super Saiyan Goku. His leader skill is AGL, attack and SCR types, Ki plus 2, and HP attack and defense 40%. Super attack is the Angry Kamehameha, which greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to the enemy. I guess that supreme does hold him back a little bit too. His passive is Gambling on Survival, where he gets attack 90% at the start of turn, and then he survives KO attacks when HP is 20% or above. Not really a great passive. The second part, at least, that ability is not really going to do you much good. His links are Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Z Fighters, Prepare for Battle, and Shattering Limit. This is a unit that gets absolutely killed not having Fierce Battle. I think Fierce Battle would have been just what he needed, but not having that, it's a big yikes for this guy. Shattering Limit hurts badly. His 12E multiplier is 135%. I see. So if that was more like 140%, he would be sitting a little good, but 135% is pretty low, and this guy isn't even that old. This guy came out with LR Trunks and Goats and LR Mighty Mask, so definitely a bit of a disappointment there. And he is on 3 categories. Planet Namek category, good for the EZAs. He is on the Pure Saiyan category, his best team, but definitely not a unit I would use very often on there. And of course, he is also on the Full Power category, where, you know, I've been experimenting with different team builds, different units to try and see how valuable they could be. But there you go, guys. First time in a while, I would say maybe I do regret 100%ing a unit, but at least he'll be good for some EZAs, right? So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch y'all next time.